Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 to a video I've already uploaded of an oil painting that I've been doing. So to start with, I decided to add a little bit more detail to the background before going on to the face. I felt like it was better to do the background as best as I could first, so that it didn't cause any problems when I added details into the face. I didn't want to do too much detail in the sort of brownish section at the top corner, because I was planning on sticking some rust to that section anyway, so it's going to be covered up completely. That's not going to be shown in this video. Here I began adding details to the face, starting with the eyes, which I don't normally do, but sometimes it's just easier to get some features in first, but they're most likely not going to stay like this for very long. It's just kind of roughing in the colours. So far I know that the piece looks pretty cartoony and stuff. It was never intended to be that realistic, but I tried to fix it a little bit to be slightly more realistic because the eyes were just not turning out the way I kind of wanted them to. I couldn't really get the detail in, and I had to wait for the paint to dry a little bit just to actually be able to add in that kind of detail. So I've just gotten some palette knives that I'm going to use, which hopefully will help with the details, and yeah, I'm going to get started today. So I know that kind of jumped past the details in the eyes there. I actually had forgotten to press record, which was really silly of me, but anyway, so I started doing the objects around about after that. I didn't want to do any hyper detail in the objects, I just wanted to sort of get the essence of them, because it's just a semi-abstract piece really. I just kind of wanted it to sort of look like they were almost floating, so I just kind of added in basic shading, basic colours and all the rest of it, just to sort of make them stand out as the objects but not too realistic. So I think so far with the details in the objects, I think maybe I should just leave it at that. I think they're looking pretty good. I don't think I need to do the border around that because I think it looks fine. You get the essence. I feel like I need to leave this for today and come back to another day, which is making these videos very, very long. And then I've started on the hands because I want the hands and the face to stand out as well as the objects. The hair and the body on the other hand, I just kind of want them to melt into the background. I feel like one of the strongest elements of the painting is probably the hands because of the sort of, I don't know, the way I painted them was just more like what I had imagined in my head of the picture looking. At this stage I was still kind of unhappy with the face, so I was waiting to do the hands first, just to see what kind of changes I could make to make them look a little bit better. After seeing how bright the hands were with colours and stuff, like they had, you know, blues and reds in it and stuff, I thought I would bring some more of the colours back into the face to sort of stand out a bit more, plus it brought a little bit more balance to the piece as well. And here you can also see that I did do the border on it, like I said earlier. I just completely felt like it needed to be there. It didn't look right without it. And this is my final piece at the end once everything has been completed. So as you can see, I've added in the rust, the bolts, they're all stuck onto the canvas, and yeah, so that's the final piece all completed.